Hello and welcome back to our Factorio game. So I've been spending a better part of an hour or two fixing up every station, as I said last episode. They hopefully now have everything in right priority. So this should be really good, because what that means is basically that the stations will be prioritized by who needs something the most urgent. So delivery 3, what does that exclamation mark mean here? I don't know. But like delivery of copper, for example, you can see that Power Town here has a priority of 25 because they have a little bit of copper here left. It's not too urgent for them to get it, but it would be really nice if they got some copper. Miltech here is at a priority of 28. So then we have the last one. Let's just complete the quick looking at things. So this is not copper. I probably misclicked. So stations, delivery of copper. Last one, low densities here. Low density needs copper really urgently with 80 because, as you can see here, copper is missing the most. So that's how it works, and that's how the trains will find their way to deliver to the right stuff. So we still have to make individual trains for the individual delivery. So this is still our coal train. The coal train is still responsible for just delivering coal. So we're not mixing it. It's not like we have some super magic system here right now where we have a central depot and you can dispatch trains to deliver whatever they can deliver. No, our trains are dedicated to one resource. They're only doing copper, they're only doing whatever, but it's still good. I think it's still a good system, or at least it's better than what we had before. So let's work on things. So we're gonna put in a few trains. Yeah, and I still have all the trains that we took out from the network, so you can see it's quite a few. And yeah, let's then use CERN here, which is the last station I fixed up. It's completely unnecessary to fix up CERN, to be honest, because there will only be one consumer for science here in this world. At least I don't think there will be another one. So having like some priority on the science deliveries is probably useless exercise, to be honest, but that's fine. So we'll just build a few trains. Give them also a nice head. So do I have at least like a little bit of coal? Yeah, 3 coal is a bit little. I usually threw that stuff away because okay, that's annoying. Okay, then let's quickly get some coal. Sorry. Yeah, where can I get coal? At the coaling station, of course. That makes sense. Alright, so all the coal of my heart's desire will be put here. And off we go. So we'll start with the basic resources and build our network back up. We have to establish all the trains new. It's a tiny bit annoying. Maybe it would have been even smart not to delete all the trains, but I kind of felt like we want to do like kind of tabula rasa, like really clean out the old, in with the new, out with the old, that kind of system. So I don't think I need to put like something in the back, so the front should be enough because they will go to the coal station anyway as the first order. At least I expect so. Let me just double check. So the train here heading to coal station when you're below, so let's say below or equal, just so that they definitely go. And yeah, we will kind of use a similar system here, so we'll have the same interrupts, basically the same 2 interrupts. They are universal, that's why I didn't make them any other way, and the top order needs to be different for each. So we do firstly like some basic ingredients. So let's do firstly, well, maybe we do them from the top down, because then it's like not so hard to remember what we do. Yeah, let's do 1 for the red stuff. So we have a full load, time passed, inactivity, or, and like we should commit on some value that makes sense. So let's do 60 seconds. Maybe. And then we can add the interrupts here. There can be just copied in here. That's the nice part. That should work. So if I set this train up, it will first go to pickup. No, it will first go coaling and then it will do the pickup. Okay. So we have 1 train with that order. This train here, we also might extend that up to 60 seconds. Because anyway, we have inactivity ones, so if it's full or inactive, then it's fine. But it seems like somebody's using a lot of coal anyway. So, yeah, and one thing I forgot, what I want to do urgently is to add them to groups because I don't want them to run around like needlessly like that. So I want to be able to add easily later on new ones. So we'll add red. Did I call it delivery? I don't know what I called it again. Let me just double check. What did I call the coal one? I called it coal train, coal delivery. Is that sensible? Like literally I only need to know the resource basically. Everything else afterwards is kind of redundant anyway. I kind of want to maybe know what the train is about, but do I need to have the name of the thing? Maybe the name is more useful than at least the delivery part, because delivery is kind of me. Okay. Red stuff. Let's just give them at least some funny names. So next train. This one will be for the science. Okay, I will skip over the science. We'll do that last. So we'll put batteries. Full cargo. Time passed. Inactive. And then we will put interrupts here. Like so. And that can be gone. It will also fuel up. Nice. Okay, here we also need only 1 train. Next up, science we'll skip. Coal we have 1 train, that's enough I think. Then we'll do with cables. So cables we probably want 2 trains I would guess. Because we are needing quite a lot of cables I think. So full cargo, time passed, inactive, or, and then we just put the orders here. So, and if you want to check the orders quickly, if you want to replicate this stuff, this is how I set it up. It will automatically try to deliver if it has anything of that cargo in its cargo bay, and it will spend 30 seconds delivering, and it will try to refuel if it's below 50. When the cooling station has an empty spot, then it will go to the spot to refuel. So we'll do that, and this one we'll just assign also to cables. Go on. So 2 cable trains should be good. So then next up, what is the next item? Copper. Copper probably also makes sense to have 2 trains, I guess. Time passed, so at least let's do the same order. Time passed and inactive. Or refueling and delivery. And then here we put it into copper. 1 train, 2nd train. Okay, then let's take a quick look at what our trains are doing. So this train goes to pick up cables. Well, I guess both of them will go to pick up cables. That makes sense. Like, okay, but the pickup is actually locked. There's only one train that can go to pick up cables. Interesting. What would happen to the second one now? Destination full. It just stays here. Right. That's okay, right? For now it's okay. Let's just double check what happens here. When this one leaves then afterwards. If this one continues, then it's fine. If not, then I'm a bit worried. Okay. So we're filling up, I think, 60 seconds here. So let's just be patient for a second. Or alternatively, we can just say, it's only 30 seconds here anyway. I guess we didn't align on the 60 seconds correctly. But I think what you can do is just delete it out and then it will be as if it's leaving, right? Not quite. Delivery. Okay, now it's figuring out where to deliver stuff to. And then we have another train down here. That should be then... this one lost its terrain. Why does it... What? Did I do... Oh, I did something really stupid. I deleted this. Why did I delete this? Pickup. Full cargo. Inactivity. Time pass. I should not delete this. This is stupid because this was not the order that was temporary. This was the permanent order. And it definitely needs that permanent order. Okay, why does this guy... Okay, let's give it a temporary one. And this should anyway be or, not and. Then you should go to pickup. But the pickup is full because another train is already navigating there. Because I looked at the cable train, I think, and not at the other train. I think so. Well, cables is free. Why do you... Oh. This is cables, right. Cables pickup. Okay, we're getting already in hot water here. Inactivity, time passed. 60 seconds. Cables. This one is the cable pickup as well. Right. So there can only be one going to the pickup. Destination full. Let's see how that works in a second. We can probably already see that for these ones. They're heading to pickup and this is waiting at delivery. This one we also want to increase to 60. So one is waiting here at pickup. That's perfect. The other one is at the delivery and it will soon be ready to leave. Let's see what happens here. So it wants to go to the... It wanted to go to pickup, but I think it was not possible maybe. So it just went to delivery again. Or actually I think it will go to delivery as long as it has something in the cargo bay. That's actually the problem. So long as there's something in the cargo bay, it will always get a temporary order to go to delivery. Which is probably sensible. So it will stay around. Okay, so this train is still stuck here. Okay, now, after the other train cleared out, now it has a route to navigate there. And because we don't have any waiting bays or something, I put the limit at 1. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think the system is as it should be. I'm hoping that this will give us a lot of good results. So let's put the next few trains here in order. The only other thing that you can do, which I researched a bit, is you can have like some sort of storage depot where you can say like if you don't have any pickups available or any destinations available, then you can kind of store yourself here and just pause, because right now they just kind of probably start staying in the middle of nowhere, which could lead to incorrect results, I guess. You could have trains that end up going into blocking situations. Okay, readying the trains. Is it possible, just questioning, to make a quick blueprint from just that train? I think so. Ah, okay. So just the train, please. And vehicle fuel. Okay. Let me just put that here for a second and then let's test it out if that works. Okay, next up, what train do we do next? So we did copper. We're gonna do electric motors. Try to full load. Time passed. Inactive. 60 seconds, and then we have refueling and try to deliver. Here we definitely need only one train for sure. Oh, but we should put that into a group. Electric motor, just so that we can easier assign new trains is my thought here. Next up, it would be electric furnaces. Full cargo, time passed, inactivity. Interrupts, here we go. And then this one, electric furnaces. Let's go, one train will be enough. After that, green. Okay, green will be very good. So here we go, full cargo, time passed, and inactive. 60 seconds, and then, so the nice thing is that these trains will also, if one station does not accept any cargo anymore, they'll just go to the next one. So they're automatically kind of balancing out, which is exactly what we need. So that no train gets no station gets unnecessarily delivered stuff that they don't need, and so on. So green stuff we put, definitely I would say 3 trains would be a good number, because you have a lot of consumers all over the map. Then the last one, motors. Full cargo, time passed, and inactivity. I think you can optimize some things still to make, maybe, for example, you could find a way like to maybe use only one train for all the signs, because it's kind of unnecessary potentially, although that's difficult because you always end up a situation where you have more stuff in your train that the station cannot accept, and then you have to wait here. So it's not ideal. So we'll do more trains, it's fine. More trains, more fun. So it's just kind of testing things out. Those are called engines, I guess, right? Not motors. Engines, yeah. Yeah, I think you can optimize this still, but I'm not advanced enough to do that stuff. So what I wanted to do is to test the green stuff. Now we can also nicely see that, you know, one is going to the pickup, the others cannot go to the pickup. So that's one of the limitations, I guess. But what I would like to do is increase the CO2 to 2, and then a second train can kind of already come here for the waiting bay, because here we have a waiting bay, which we don't always have. So 2 trains can always kind of come here to try to load. That's nice. So then, okay, that's cool. Okay, nice. Do we have enough fuel for them? Can probably get up here and take more. Oh, running out a bit. Come on guys, I need you to help me out here. Oh, we don't have any fuel. Okay, now we are in trouble. Okay, that's kind of roughly okay distribution wise, but we'll have to get more of that. So next up, we just did motors. So we have a pickup for that. Strangely, we don't have a delivery. So that's something that's must have been a mistake. Let me check. I think, what do you need explosives for really? What did we use them for? Probably military signs, I guess. Area 51. Well, I unfortunately renamed all of this stuff, but what is this here supposed to be? This is grenades. Is that correct? Did you need grenades for that? Yes. For grenades, do you maybe need some explosives? That would make sense, right? Grenades do not need explosives. What the hell do you need explosives for? Did I just do them for myself, or what do I need explosives for? I can do landmines, cluster stuff, more ammunition. It's like, my feeling is honestly that we just made them for ourselves because we didn't really like, we wanted to make some rocket some armor for the tanks and stuff, but we didn't really need them for anything. So we definitely also don't need a train for it then. Strange to be honest. Then we'll skip it. Then we'll go to Kuka to pick up the robot frames. Full cargo again. Then time passed. Inactive. Unfortunately, this part cannot be copy pasted or optimized much. Refueling and delivery afterwards. Let's go. And that will be the robot frames. Nice. Then after the flying robot frames, we do grenades. Where are they? Where are the grenades? Am I blind? Probably. Grenades. And they are gonna be full cargo, time passed, inactivity, 60 seconds. And I limited here because we have on a lot of things we have low capacity, so I don't want to like make full cargo for something that will be taking forever. Of course, with some things we could do full load, but I don't want to differentiate the trains like that right now. So let's go with the grenades. Just to explain my thought process a bit. And then we have iron ore. And iron ore is gonna also require 3 trains, I think, for each one, probably at least, or even more. So full your cargo, time passed, inactive. I want to have basically iron ore flowing into Völklingen all the time. And we might have to add loading bays and stuff to make it even more effective, but that's the goal, that's the idea. Iron ore, and the nice thing is if we later on lack some resource, we can just basically just clone a few trains. That's the the beautiful idea here. So we'll send out 3 of those iron ore trains. And the last one that we have ready is going to be steel. Alright, for steel we also probably, oh sorry, steel, what am I saying? Iron. For iron also we probably want to have more than one. Iron. Full cargo. Time passed and inactive. Right now all the stations are also nicely filled, so most of those trains that go out here will have a nice time filling up, which is not always going to be the case, unfortunately, for a lot of stations. Okay, that is going to be that, and now we're going to have to go refill our coal. Can I... Ah, we do have coal. What am I saying? Okay, then, don't matter what I said. We will continue on. Okay, come on. Okay, that should be that. So then we're at iron. So we'll send out, I'm not sure, like how many iron consumers do we have? Probably quite a lot, right? 6 of them. So for 6 we definitely need, to deliver to 6 different stations we need 3 trains at least, probably even 4. I'm not sure if Völklingen can handle that capacity. That's the other side of the coin. But it has to make do, I guess. Iron, let's go. So then next up will be what? Next up, iron, iron, iron. Where is it? Down here. So green signs we'll skip. We'll go directly to the low density structures. 1 second. When we go to the low density structures to pick up, so full cargo, time passed, inactivity, refueling, then delivery, like that. This will be also its own group. Low density structures. Then next up, we'll skip that, pick up of the ammunition. Ammo. Time passed. Activity. So yeah, I hope this episode is pretty boring, I guess, because I'm just configuring a lot of stuff. But if you're still here, then hopefully you're enjoying it. Maybe I'll make some mistakes to make it more fun. Alright, gone. Next up is the plastic. Plastic, I feel like when I looked at things, it was always overflowing. Like, I think we need plastic in different things, but not to the degree where we need to spend a lot of things. I also probably forgot to set the 60 on a few trains. I will probably off cam just double check some things and make sure things are running. Good. Plastic I will do 1 train because, as I said, I feel like plastic is only used occasionally. It doesn't feel like something that we're completely lacking all the time, where I have to be urgently behind the productions. We set it up 1 time with low effort, and since then we never touched it because it was just always enough. need a bit more fuel, so we'll make half rations of the fuel. Okay, anyway, go to the fueling station immediately. Okay, next batch is ready. So plastic was where we left off. So then blue signs, blue stuff, full cargo, time passed, inactive. And interrupts here like that. That's one. Then next up, productivity modules. One train, of course, more than enough. This train seems to be lacking an engine. That will be nice. So this one will be rails. Full cargo, time paused, and activity. Then refuel, delivery, and rails. There we go. Next up, steel. Okay, steel also big one needed. Full cargo, time passed, inactivity. Not barrels, steel. Right, steel. 1, 2, and 3. I think that's even just the minimum. Probably 4 would be nicer even. But now we're really needing to get some coal. It's not far off, so let's just quickly jump over there. Okay, let's go back to CERN because it's the ideal spot, I think, for this type of shenanigans. So, do we have enough trains? Oh yeah, we do. By far. Like, we had like so much more trains, I think. But I think like a lot of the trains he had were also not effective. So maybe this new system will also make some inefficiencies better. Let's see. Okay, everything is ready, right? I think so. So then next up will be another steel train. Done. Then next up after that, stones or bricks. Full cargo, time passed and inactivity. works here. Yeah. Let's go. 1 is more than enough, and then walls. Yeah. Full cargo, time passed, and inactive. Refueling and delivery. Let's go. Next up, after walls comes stone. And ore. So then refueling, deliveries, and we'll give you a group, which will be raw resources here. Stone. Go. I guess I'm a little bit confused with the plurals. Just iron or irons, stones. Because sometimes you use plural, sometimes not. But I guess some things are not countable, or I guess technically stones are countable. No matter. Let's not get distracted. We're almost at the end. Pick up from sulfur. Sulfur is another one of those resources that set up once forget, because it's used but not needed in huge quantities, in my opinion. Seems like we were handling it really well so far with just a very basic setup. Sulfur. And let's go. And then nope, not coal. What is the next one after sulfur? It's the science. Okay, so we're at the sciences now. Perfect. So we're gonna go red science, and then we say full cargo, time passed, inactive. And these trains, they will basically go back and forth between those two things. So they're kind of like, I hate this a bit, because our production on science will always be kind of low, especially with both sciences. So there will be like a magenta train that just idles between these two stations all the time. What can you do? Increase production, I guess, so that it's actually worth it. So refuel, delivery. Okay, we have a blackout. Okay, that's great. Not quite a blackout, but we're running half capacity. That's the whole goal while we're going to nuclear things. In case you forgot, that's what we're actually doing this for. I did not get distracted. No, it's all part of the plan. Red science. I cannot be bothered to learn the names of the sciences. But here we could be bothered to put a little bit of fuel maybe before we send this train off, because it feels like it cannot go without any fuel. Nice. So we have green sign. So we basically have to put like one less than we have science space here, because we already sent off one of them. So this one should be fine now. I guess so. Good. Then we were at red signs. Blue signs is apparently next. Full cargo. Time passed. Inactivity 60. So it would have been, I mean, it kind of sorts it not by alphabet, it sorts it by the item. So I guess I was thinking whether it makes sense to call them, prefix them with signs, for example. Blue signs. Let's go. After blue signs comes green signs. Full cargo, time passed, inactive. let's go. So green is done. Then after green comes the black, or military, I think it is. Full cargo, time passed. Inactivity 60. Switching to ore. Refuel and deliver stuff. Then here black science. Let's go. So after black comes magenta. Full cargo. Time passed. Inactivity. So then we will check the system. Like there's obviously like with all these manual things that I did here, huge chance that something somewhere is not correct. I would be very surprised if everything is correct, but at least hopefully no catastrophic errors. Maybe all errors will be so small that we don't notice them for a few episodes until they completely screw us over. Full cargo, time passed, inactivity 60 seconds, and then refueling and delivery. So a bit tedious all of that, but I hope it will be worth it, this change, that we finally get like a good amount of nuclear research in a bit when this thing finally works. Okay, technically we should have everything now. Right. These are like all the random trains and what they're currently doing. There's for example 3 kind of here at the pickup. And it's idling. Why? Because it doesn't have a destination maybe? That couldn't be. Well, here is one that's idling. Okay, so I see, like some things is a bit weird because this one wants to go to the pickup, but the pickup is probably locked. Wait, 1 second, this is the pickup, what am I saying? This one wants to go to pickup and the pickup is here, so this one is here and wants to go to pickup, but it's not coming because it's kind of no destination, I guess. Destination stop is full, yeah, exactly. So it's just idling until that resolves. And why is this one not going out? This one is not going out. Because the 60 seconds have not been passed. But after the 60 seconds it should kind of find its way to a delivery station ideally. So I'm not really sure if that is like it's just I came in inopportune moment, or is it that there's a bug. So let me just decrease that quickly to 30 so just like see what happens afterwards. Yeah, it goes out. Alright. So it was just like that. So the next train goes in and this train now can make its way to the loading bay. Okay, that feels roughly correct. So let's take a look at the magenta signs. Okay, here's no. Okay. Yeah, we completely crashed. Accumulator completely discharged. Why? Solar panels. So accumulator charge. Yeah, it actually didn't discharge like suddenly. It just very quickly discharged. Okay, so yeah, this is all kind of correct then, I suppose. That we actually are really underproducing stuff, and probably now that we're actually delivering stuff again, that we have sudden spikes in a lot of things. Basically, stuff gets delivered and you suddenly start producing all over the map suddenly again, while the whole time we were keeping it on a pretty low budget. Okay, so we still don't have productivity modules here. What I wanted to do actually was put radars here, just so that we can increase power wastage. So we need productivity modules. Oh, here they are. Nice. Wait. What was that? You're already empty? I guess you're empty. Okay, that's the problem. Okay. So we're just not producing enough stuff yet. That is to be expected, of course. But the science is running. Yeah. direction here. Okay, radars are now installed, so we have the science that we need for nuclear. It's all there. Yeah. And indeed, like you can see, indeed we can see that we screwed ourselves over in the past year. That's okay. I guess here we already like tunnels, I guess. For consistency we could have done that differently, but so be it. Okay, so now we're finally working on the stuff. So maybe even before we did all that stuff, this bug that we had here with the incorrectly placed one, maybe was already screwing us over. Who knows? But yeah, we don't need much, even like 50, just 50 of them. Then we can get to nuclear fuel processing, and then finally, hopefully, can solve our energy problems once and for all. That is the goal of this little guy here. So let's look how the rainbow fills itself. We have all the signs except for the space one, or whatever it's called, the white one. And here we go. Science is happening, and it's happening very quickly now. Oh, that is what we would like to see. That's what we've been working forward to. And the next batch already comes in to deliver like a handful of it more. Yeah, these trains are very much gonna be just passing between stations for very little gain, to be honest. Maybe we should remove the inactivity on the science trains, to be honest. I think so, yeah, because I think it's just gonna be very crazy. They're just running around the network too much. So no inactivity on the science trains anymore. Science trains just stay and wait for science to be done. This one is done. Yellow one. Activity. Research technology using production sets. Oh nice, we have it. Oh, guys, we have it. Haha. Finally. That is satisfying. Satisfying conclusion. Alright. I think I have all the science packs. Maybe black science was missing, right? I remember, I think I didn't do that. Here. Yeah, inactivity on that one as well. Please out of it. Right, I'm gonna call this a very, very successful episode. It was a lot of work, but I think it paid off. And we do have still a bunch of trains here, so we can craft more. So my next plan is to inspect things and see a bit where do we need more. That's the plan. Oh. Let's not talk about that. See you next time. Bye bye.